I also want to shout us out right here. We got some hats, some Happy to Be Here hats. You can now grab you a Happy to Be Here hat. I'll put a link in there so that way you can get it. If you live in Spokane, just give it to you, you know? You can just do it barter faire style. My girl asked for Reese's cups last night. She was just like, "Oh, I just want to grab me a Reese's." Just like that. Just like grab one from the counter when you're checking out. And I was like, I'm not going to do it self-checkout. I don't see any Reese's. So I was like, I don't know where the candy's at anymore. They moved it. I don't know. I was over at I found the Halloween section. So I just ended up getting one of those big ass bags of fucking.
You were like, Reese's. Yeah, she's just like, that's a lot of them though.
Because I got sweets too. And then, what the problem is like just no self-control. Like if I'll just eat Reese's until my fucking stomach is like going to explode.
That's crazy. Yeah, I haven't done that in a while.
Do you have self-control when you eat candy? How does it work? Can you just have one or two?
No, I have to keep it out of the house.
Really?
Yeah.
So you guys...
when my son goes trick-or-treating, like because it's right after Sober October, I always try to quit eating sugar. And then so it's just like triple fold because I'm like, I can eat sugar and then the candy just comes rolling in. Like I don't even have to buy it. Like he just has more than he can. And on top of that, he be eating the Skittles and the Mike and Ike's. He's not even to the Reese's yet. Like in his brain, he doesn't see the value in those yet. So 1 or 2 a day, 3 or 4, you can
break them off.
You can break all his Reese's off.
What's your go-to candy? What's your Halloween candy of choice?
You know what? I'll buy a pack of, and I have no self-control over, is Almond Joys.
Really? I love Almond Joy. That's your favorite,
with those 2 little almonds on top of that little coconut bed with that wrapped and dripped in chocolate, baby.
It's delicious.
It's delicious. And I'll unwrap 2 at a time and go like backpack style, like, you know what I mean? Like put one against the other and just,
So what's a Mounds? Do you know what that is?
That's Almond Joy's little boring cousin.
It's like no coconut. Is that what it is?
Is that what it is?
I don't know.
I didn't think it had any almonds in it.
Oh. Do you know, Brennan, what the hell is in a Mounds?
It's this is often a debate with, not a debate. It's like Mounds, man, I think, okay, Almond Joys have almonds in them and Mounds are just Almond Joys without almonds in them. That's basically...
So they have coconut still.
But there's something else about them too, and I feel like I'm missing something. And I'll
dark chocolate?
No, maybe that's what it is. I don't know.
I have no idea, but all I know is that whoever made the extra SKU for Mounds is like, it's like the people who are making Almond Joys were like, what the fuck are you doing?
Do you think someone came in, like, was it already happening, or do you think someone came in and was like, dude, add an almond in there?
It had to have been the almond was second because Mounds wouldn't even be existing.
Oh, yeah, of course.
I mean, there's not a Snickers with no nuts in it.
How does the process happen? Like, does somebody come to them and be like, you might want to do a spinoff with an almond? And they were like, well, we're not going to get rid of the regular Mounds.
Yeah.
So we'll keep them both around. They're like, which one's selling? They're like,
they're both selling.
They're both selling.
But the Mounds department is like, we're selling. And the Almond Joys department's like, no, you're not.
No, you're not.
Lying.
A Snickers without nuts in it, though, is a Milky Way.
Well, no, but that's a whole different candy bar.
Yeah, I know, but it's
Mounds and Almond Joy are the same thing. Like, they're made by the same guy.
Or
gal.
I will say the Mounds are darker chocolate.
Did they say that?
Yeah, it's a little bit darker chocolate.
So it's healthier for you.
Correct. I don't. Yes, I don't guess.
Maybe.
No,
I don't know. I
There's
just heard dark chocolate was healthy. For
I
you.
always think nuts are more healthy, so maybe. I don't
Oh
know.
yeah, that's
Have
true.
you ever actually looked at an almond that they put in candy? Like have you ever, for instance, the peanut? If you're a high and like at home, you'll take a peanut M&M and you'll suck the coating off the outside, and then you'll let the chocolate melt, and then inside is a tiniest little peanut. Not the peanuts they sell in the store. It's like peanuts that go in the candy. It's like, oh, no wonder they put this shit in candy.
This is fucking peanut candy.
It's the tiniest little peanut. It's like you
candy
can sell
peanut.
that. Yeah.
Dude, what the fuck is a Milky Way, dude? That's nothing that I would ever want to enjoy.
You don't like them?
It's like the filling of like a Snickers.
It's like a marshmallow or
yeah,
some
like
shit.
I it's kind of like what I have over
It's a
there.
nougat.
I have something over there. I'll show you.
There's no way. I feel like Milky Ways get given to your younger brother.
Oh, Three Musketeers is one thing.
Okay, I feel like those also get fucking thrown to your... Like, dude, what is in this? This is bullshit, isn't it? Oh, wait. God, I can't...
These actually are kind of good.
Are these kind of good?
Yeah.
Milky Way suck? Which ones suck? Is it just me?
None of them suck. What you
There's some.
pass up some?
Well...
All the chocolates, the fun size ones that come like that and that look and shape like that, I eat them all.
I'm going to be honest with you. If there's not a nut in it, I feel like it's not a decadent chocolate. If you don't have a nut in there, what are we doing? So I feel like Baby Ruth is like Snicker on steroids.
I like those.
And those are fire.
I forget about them all the time.
They're so good, dude. You know what? Actually, if you want to go all nut, the Payday. Have you guys ever had a Payday?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like that little tube of whatever they put right down the middle.
I don't hate it, but I wonder what it is.
It's somewhere between peanut butter, marshmallow, and
You're
fucking
right.
nougat. I don't know what it is.
You're right. I could never choose it. Like honestly,
Yeah.
it seems
I've
like
never bought a Payday.
it seems like they were like gonna maybe run it through chocolate, and they were like, hey.
Let's nut it.
just wrap that. And they were like, what? This is like the skeleton of an actual candy bar. And they were like, no. Fucking just peanuts exposed. That's what it is.
How about the whatchamacallit? You guys know that candy
I don't
bar?
even think I've had that before.
Oh, God, they're so delicious. They're really yummy.
Is that a niche candy bar, or is that a pretty
It's
common?
like their sales can't be doing good, you know.
Whatchamacallit?
But they
Here's
are
the names. Doesn't got a catchy name.
really bad name. Oh, such a bad name.
It's made by Hershey's. It's a
So it survives because
yeah,
Hershey's.
exactly. Whatchamacallit? Man, what is this? It's yeah, they're really
good.
hard to eat. They're like really. It's like yeah, they're not good.
It's like a
What?
Yabba.
It's like oh no, that's not what it is. God, I don't know what
Yabba
this
Dabba?
is. It doesn't even explain it very well on here. But it's another Hershey's product. Like all the Hershey's stuff is like it's basically like another version of each other. Like you were saying, like what was the one you're just talking? The Payday.
Payday.
I mean, like a Baby Ruth is just a Payday with chocolate on it.
Wow.
Yeah, like it's just like they just basically like reuse stuff.
So it's
and,
all the
like,
same factory.
I mean, I would guess so, but you know.
Oh, okay. Here's what it is. It's like it goes down the line based off of popularity. So when you make a Snickers, there's nuts that fall off, and then they put those in a semi and drive them one door down.
and then say this is the Payday. Like,
And then
or
they drop them to the Payday people.
or for
And then the Paydays, they can't get, they get done. They're like, we got extra Paydays. They're like, send them to the Baby Ruth people.
is
And
there
they just keep going.
So is there a candy that you guys are just not fucking with if you see it in the trick or treat basket that your kids bring home, or you see a candy? Is there a candy
Yeah.
that you're not?
I don't fuck with that. What's that one that it's like a,
Is it chocolate?
no, it's like comes on a stick and it's like I can't even, caramel maybe, but you wrap it up. I'd have to think about it and see what
Damn.
it is. But it
Bro.
just stretches and gets in your teeth.
You know what I fucking hate? I hate those little fucking ones that you unroll and they're
the
little,
footsies?
No. They're like the little candies, the little tiny, the sweet whatever.
Yeah, they're not
fucking-
chocolate.
No, it's like those chalk candies.
Those taste like whatever bag they got, like you bought it in.
You just fucking unroll it and then.
And it's supposed to be green apple and it tastes like plastic.
No, not even. So these are those like, what are those fucking? Will you look them up, Brennan? The fucking, you know what I'm talking about? Those little.
I know them as fruities or footsies.
No, so they're sweet.
They're fruit. They're like fruit. They're Tootsie Rolls, but they're flavored Tootsie Rolls. Is that
So
what you're
these are
talking about?
fucking. These are like those. You
The
know,
Tootsie
it's
Rolls.
the fucking like film that's twisted. You untwist it, and it's those little chalk pucks. You know what I'm saying? They're all multicolored pink.
Oh,
white.
Smarties?
Smarties.
Oh, Smarties slap.
What?
But I mean, after all the good stuff's done, that's going to be the very
So
first
that's what
next
I'm saying.
one.
I'm throwing Smarties to the birds.
But
dude.
but I mean, there is candy that I won't even eat. Like, that's in that bag.
You won't eat.
Yeah, Dum Dums.
What's that?
Those tiny itty bitty suckers.
Oh yes. Anything that's a sucker, unless it's one of those bomb ass apple caramel suckers.
I'll put those down. Okay, so the caramel thing in the middle is what those things that I was talking about is. I'm gonna find exactly what it is, but yeah, it just gets stuck in your teeth. Kids love them, and then they're just you got to take them.
Jolly
to the dentist.
Ranchers?
Jolly Ranchers are.
That's
if
what I
there's
was gonna
nothing
say.
else,
I don't fuck with that.
Jolly Ranchers can go.
If
all
there's
day.
a bunch of Jolly Ranchers in the bottom of your trick or treat bag, those are garbage. But if you find a bowl of Jolly
Rancher
Ranchers
is
of
the
all
left.
different flavors,
That's what's
those-
left, bro. Jolly Ranchers is what's left.
How about Laffy Taffies?
I mean,
The sour ones? Come on. Those are bomb.
Laffy Taffies are good. Like I would eat it, but I still feel like we're talking about bottom of the bowl.
We know we are.
You were talking about
yeah.
we picked out all the good
yeah,
stuff.
no, there's no more good stuff.
Now we got to fight over if you
guys can have it.
Yeah,
guys
if you
can
got a
have
sweet
all
tooth.
that,
you got to because the Reese. What are the top? The Reese's, the Snickers.
Let's be honest.
You could take plain M&Ms all day too. I don't want.
You can keep those. Yep. Once you run out of chocolate, there's one candy that guarantee is the top of the fruity, and that's Starburst.
all day.
When they got those little 2-pack of Starburst sitting
Starburst all
around, and they
day.
give you, there's a little game when you open it up, you get 2 reds, boy.
Oh yeah, because you got the wrappers and shit, dude. Did they have like sour Starburst too? They had like other. They got tropical.
They were doing
had-
it for a while, but
and Skittles.
Skittles hit. I
Didn't-
like Skittles.
Didn't they just find? Aren't Skittles fucked up for you?
Everything is.
Skittles
Yeah.
are like fucked up for you though, aren't they?
Why? Why are Skittles fucked up?
Google
for me?
that shit, dude. Skittles. I feel like I was just watching some shit. I feel like it was on the news saying that Skittles are like exceptionally bad for you or something.
Oh, it's probably like all that crappy dye. Newsom just signed California's Skittles ban into law. What does this mean? Oh man, this is in
You
California.
can't have Skittles in Cali no more.
That's what I'm saying, dude.
Oh, it's because it has red dye 3 in it, and red dye 3 makes kids go crazy. Like they're not supposed to like anything that has red dye 3 is linked to bad shit.
Really?
I did see a video about that, and they said, look at it. It's in everything, but they said, cut it out and watch what your kid does.
So is that shit in like Mountain Dew?
Like Code Red.
Code Red.
Yeah, probably.
That's what I'm wondering, dude. Because kids are off that fucking, that's that Ricky Bobby that I'm all hyped up on Mountain Dew. You get that Code Red, dude. Those kids are fucking going nuts, dude. I can't ever let my kid even know what Mountain Dew is, dude.
Yeah, it's tough to keep them off it. Halloween really gets your kid a sweet tooth really fast. Fuck. I'm just gonna go. I'm not gonna let him get a full bag. One year we went and the boy filled up his bag and then was just like, "What? He's eating candy every
Bro, it's
day."
like you don't have brothers, sisters, bro. You're not allowed to have this much.
Oh, and he was getting robbed. I was taking all his candy.
It's like, yo, we need to go give this shit to the homeless, bro. We can't have this much. It's that's funny.
My brother, who doesn't eat sugar and tries to not let his kid eat sugar, he trades the whole bag of candy from his son for the best and biggest toy any toy he wants.
Smart, dude.
He's
That's
like-
the best way to do it.
He's like, listen, you give me the whole bag, and then we'll go straight to Target, and you can pick out anything.
But he lets him choose.
He lets him choose.
So the
He's
kid
like,
could say candy.
what?
So-
No.
The kids because they'd be like, I don't want that. I want the candy.
I don't think he would allow that. No.
Damn. Okay.
Hey, I wanted to say we need to address the crowd. There's people here, and I wanted to give them a shout out. Mike is here. Not
Mike,
really
what
here.
up, Mike?
Mikey.
Elizabeth is here.
What about Elizabeth?
Mike, Mike's mom. Is that fine?
Well, Mike's mom's in the house.
And then
Hell yeah.
and then Riley Connors is here. And then who else is here? I
Riley,
think
what
that's
up, dude?
They said that we need to be more interactive. They're bored and they want to be addressed. And I'm not sure.
That's
what we
Mike
should do.
saying that.
Yeah, that is. No, that was Riley saying that actually.
Oh, okay.
But anyways, I wanted to say they're giving like a lot of.
Give us some questions.
Elizabeth does not like Three Musketeers. She loves 100 Grand.
Oh yeah, 100
yeah,
grand
100
slaps.
grand's 100 grand's bomb. I like those.
Yeah, fuck Three Musketeers, man.
Anything fun size, that's not real. Like, I mean, you got to get the real candy bar to get the real amount of chocolate in there. I don't know.
I like how they got like, you got to have different sizes. Fucking family share size, dude. You got to just have that.
Yeah.
Fucking, we don't get anything at my house that ain't share size.
Yeah, I know.
And then obviously Mike pointed out that La Pica Chica. You should support local.
Yo, man, I actually reached out to La Pica Chica to try to get him on a podcast here, and we're gonna do it.
Riley says, "Let's talk about Israel."
No, let's not. What kind of candy they eating?
Yeah, what kind of candy they eat out there?
Oh man. So, anyways, I wanted
fucking Riley's a goddamn fucking wild card, dude. I love it. We got to get you in here, dude. I'm just scared, Riley. I'm scared to get you in here, bro. You're gonna fucking throw me for a loop. I'm not gonna know what to do.
He can be on a leash if you just tell him to be on a leash.
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. We gonna do it. It's gonna be fun. Yep. But do you decorate? Are you guys, anybody out there decorating for Halloween? I know some people will fucking start early, dude. They're like September 1st. They're getting decorated up for Halloween, but I can't ride it that long.
Yeah, no, me neither. I'm a week out. I decorate like a week out.
Oh, okay. That's a little too soon or late for me. Yeah. We just getting it up right now.
Nice.
Right now.
Yeah, I like to put it up and then you know, we don't usually get any trick-or-treaters, so the decorations are for us.
Really?
So, yeah, we live at that in a weird kind of end of the block.
Yeah.
So no one comes down. It's dark.
What about you, Brennan? Are you decorating the house? Like you fucking putting pumpkins out and scary stuff, or what?
I think the kids and Abby are going to the. What are they doing? They're going up to Green Bluff this Saturday. I can't go because I got to be at the Halloween Expo here at the convention center for some stuff. But we carve pumpkins. We don't do anything else. Like we might put up some stuff in the house, but we're not decorators. We just don't do it.
Yeah, it's a lot of work. You got to really have your heart in it, I feel like.
Yeah. Now Christmas comes around, Zach's all in.
Oh, I'm fucking around, dude.
Zach's all in. I've never seen a tree go up in November unless it's Zach's.
Oh, my house is, dude, as soon as I have my birthdays on the 20th, and then I guess it's just like Thanksgiving. As soon as we just do the Thanksgiving thing, that tree's going up, baby. It's Christmas time. I watch all the movies. I do the same thing for Halloween, though. But when you have a kid, it's different because you can't. It's like you're trying to find a time to watch it, like watch a scary movie. You can't just have it playing in the background all the time, you know, because it's, and I used to just have, I like scary movies and like Halloween movies. And even though they suck, a lot of them suck, but it's like, you know, nostalgic. So it's cool to have them on, but. Yeah,
Mike was saying, fuck Halloween decorations. Let's put up the Christmas tree already. So.
Oh, hell no. You must respect. It goes, first we got to put up the spooky stuff. Then we got to put up like harvest. So then it's like harvest decorations, you know. You got to have, you know, fall harvest type decorations that then lead into, you know, because I'm around my house like a housewife. I'm getting my shit decorated up, looking nice. Because and the candles are important too. The candles and the scents need to match the atmosphere. So that way when you walk into the house, it's a whole feeling. Like, I'm not trying to make my house a haunted house. I just want it to have I want it to look different. I feel like that's what's cool about holidays and stuff like that, is that you have an opportunity to kind of give off a different vibe for your atmosphere rather than like, you know, every other day of the year, which is just the same shit, you know? So I always just find it as, it's like the holiday season is my favorite. It really is my favorite. I love it. So, but yeah. Fuck yeah. Set that shit up, okay?
Do you decorate for every... Do you decorate for Easter?
No.
4th of July?
No.
About the flag on 4th of July?
Those are not real holidays. Come on, guys. I mean, you can't decorate for the 4th of July? I mean, that just seems like... There's
a bunch of
assholes do that. Like, who would fucking do that? Nobody does that. It's just not a decorable... You know, you just rock the flag outside your house, or you don't. You know what I mean? Like, you don't just put it up for 4th of July. But, you know, I know some people who rock the Christmas lights all year long.
flip them to white.
We'll leave them bitches up all day long. You guys remember that house in your guys' neighborhood? Everybody had a house in their neighborhood. Maybe you were that house in a neighborhood. No offense, no shame if you were, but I definitely had a house in the neighborhood that you would drive by and it'd be July and those motherfuckers would still be up.
We actually have a game, me and Maria, where we drive around and we look in people's windows, and we look for Christmas tree. Oh, that's a normal thing. No,
like you don't look like you're driving by their house. You're not like creeping up to their house like
no.
What's in this fucking house?
No, beyond. You know what's funny? Get this. This is not a joke. Beyond. I've said this before. Beyond any holiday, if we catch somebody with their blinds open and it's late at night, me and Maria look all through their house. We try to catch them. She's like, I'm looking for some titties. I'm like, Jesus. You know what's funny? Is one day we went on a walk like Christmas Day after we did all the festivities and stuff, and we saw about 10 or 12 people sitting down for Christmas dinner, and that was like the whole jam. We were walking around the neighborhood. We were just like, look at them, we're sitting for Christmas dinner. And it's just a weird thing. We're just nosy as fuck.
I love that.
I thought I was the only nosy one when I was with and then she started bringing it up. No, I'm looking at that motherfucker's window.
Damn. It's a weird feeling, like, because sometimes you'll be looking outside your window, and someone will walk by and then look inside your window and then you look at each other for a second.
And then you shut your blinds. Yeah. They shut them in front of us all day. It's all good.
I feel weird shutting them in front of people. Like, I don't want to be like, this was because of you.
Yeah.
But it was.
Do you rock your blinds open? Like you close them at the right time?
Yeah. When it gets dark, this is all like, you're old as shit if you do shit like this, right?
No.
That's what I feel like. I feel like you're really an old person if you're like, oh, it's getting dusk. You better close the blinds.
Yeah.
We got to turn on a front porch light.
Yeah, but you do all that.
I do all that shit.
Oh, man.
What is wrong with me?
It's just, you can't break these habits. You didn't even know you had them.
I feel like this is what I just, it makes me feel like, like this is my home and I must protect it. Like I'm Macaulay Culkin. I gotta call.
Seriously,
make sure you shut them. You don't want Cody and Maria coming.
Do you guys
around.
check?
We're harmless. I'm just saying that we look through the windows.
They just want to see something.
They want to see.
Yeah,
they're trying to see something.
Yeah, and I mean, realistically, who doesn't like people watching? Like,
That's
we just
true.
did a whole weekend of that. We were in Seattle, and most of the time we went out and we went to a good, nice dinner. We post up somewhere. We just sit there and watch people.
Yeah. What'd you
It's
guys
great.
see? Did you guys see anything crazy? Anything fun?
Yeah. There was a all electric, like a gang of electric scooters that like took over downtown in Seattle, and they like just pulled up and they were just all on like electric everything, so it was like electric bikes, electric scooters, those little one wheel things you stand on like that.
Oh yeah.
And they were all just kind of like causing a ruckus. Lights are red. They're just like taking over the whole street. Cars can't go nowhere.
What?
Yeah.
the hell?
And then they just all left at the same time, and like it was the weirdest sound I've ever heard. It was just a bunch of just a bunch of whining, and all these little electric units just swifted away. So that was
badass,
cool.
is it?
That was cool. And then actually, I am doing
shit.
sober October or Septober, but I told Maria we were celebrating our 10-year wedding anniversary, and so I did take mushrooms when I was in Seattle. And so we were sitting there. Like in Pioneer Square maybe, and there's these two kids that just sat like kind of awkwardly close to us, and they were just freestyling. And so we were just like, this is tight, and we just sat there and listened to him freestyle for a little bit. And there's a bunch of shit. There's a music video that was down there.
Those people were filming and stuff.
Yeah, people were filming, and it was weird because you know how when you're rapping like your lyrics in a music video, or some people do it like this, they don't really like voice their lyrics.
That's weird.
Isn't that weird?
You gotta do it, bro. You gotta be rapping them.
Yeah.
Because then it'll really look authentic.
Yeah, but I mean, also there's a look too to like making it look like this is just very simple and easy, and you put out no effort, and like the music is like in your lip, it's synced up. There's that's a look, but at the same time, like it wasn't a good look.
I just feel like people are afraid to rap out, like they just feel weird doing it sometimes, like just out there, just rapping your verse, like with your phone, like but yeah, I think that it makes it look better when you just do it like you normally would. You try to lip sync it. That's like now you're trying to do something that now you're like trying to do something you don't do.
Yeah.
You don't lip sync. So why are you trying to do that?
Their rap. The dude was like, but it was just low.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Super low.
No, he didn't want nobody to really like. He was kind of shy a little bit. Somewhere deep down, he was like, There's no way. He wasn't confident in bars or something.
He
didn't want somebody to hear those bars. He was somebody like. I feel it though, dude. It's weird. I don't understand the influencers. I just started following that page, Influencers in the Wild. I feel like that shit is so fucking hilarious. God. And like you really gotta commit, and it feels weird still. So maybe I'm just from that generation. I don't know if anybody else out there feels like this. I still feel like I'm from that generation where you just feel weird to pull your phone out and try to like talk to it when there's other people around. Like if you were just in the downtown setting and people are walking by and you're like, hey guys, what's up? Just wanted, Zach here. We got some happy to be here hats for sale. Like whatever I'm doing downtown, it just feels so cringy. It's like it almost feels like so self-important. Like I'm just doing something so loud and unapologetic when really it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I was gonna say
it really doesn't matter, but it feels weird. It doesn't feel natural. It feels like, oh, I don't want people to see me doing this. I want to do this in a room where there's nobody around.
You just got to do it a lot and then get comfortable. I mean, the most comfortable I feel when I'm in public, like doing anything, is like taking selfies of myself. I'm not doing like videos. I'm not talking around people, but like it does take someone that like special to like be able to like do it with no regard of anybody around them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So. Selfies are becoming more like
normal.
Accepted. Yeah. Because you're going to look over and you're going to see an older couple. They're going to be taking a selfie and you're going to be like, oh, okay.
What's with taking a selfie at like you'll have like a view or something and you go to take a selfie, and like, why do people insist on coming up and being like, I'll just take your photo?
Because they know that you're trying to do multiple things and you need somebody else.
Do you turn them down?
No, never.
You always say, sure.
100% of the time I'm like, please, dude. Like, you don't understand. My hand's cramping. I'm trying to get dude, you know this fucking pinky right here, dude, goes through so much shit. Holding them fucking phones all day, that phone all day. That kickstand pinky. Holy shit, dude. So if I'm over here trying to kickstand pinky because my girl's like, hey, you got longer arms, right? So now I'm trying to kickstand pinky up here, right? And then I gotta fucking reach down and hit the button.
Use the side button.
Yeah, the side button. You don't use the side?
Dude.
Look.
I don't have a
side.
Yeah,
look.
That's not my shit. Don't do that.
Your phone does not.
It does that.
Does it?
Yeah, it does that.
With the volume button, like you take a selfie.
Get us in the photo.
And you like, I can't. It's connected. That's why.
Oh my God! You guys just changed the game for me.
He took a selfie perfectly. No, his pinky was just like living its own life.
For real, yo, my pinky. Thanks,
because the thumb is strong,
bro.
And that's what you put it on. Boom.
That was easy. That was really easy. I don't know, dude. I was literally coming down to the front, dude.
Ouch.
Yeah. Anyways,
iPhone's been doing that for like 12 years.
Let me what's up, since we kind of, this kind of falls in line with the Halloween type shit. Maybe not really, but will you pull up that Bigfoot video?
Yeah.
I don't know if anybody has seen this video. This obviously been going around pretty heavy. It's I don't know. I feel like a lot of people speculate. It sounded to me like it was 50-50 on people thinking it was real and people thinking it wasn't. But I would say that, it's hard to believe anything that is on the internet these days. You don't know if people doctored it up with a video. You don't know.
Oh, you're saying that there's a sighting?
His video, yeah, is going around, and it was basically like there's a lady on a train. She sees this thing.
It's not real. This is old. Is this the video?
This is the video.
Yeah, this is old.
All right, here it is. Let's see if we get some.
He's walking across the little plain there, and he kind of ducks behind some trees.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, this has been out for years.
No, this is new. This is like came out last week.
You just saw it last week.
I feel like this is.
I mean, it is new. It was just like I mean, like this, but I mean, I don't know. Maybe Cody
that
knows
is
something.
a little different. Let's see. But like, here's the idea behind the Bigfoot videos: is like they're always this far away. It's always this video.
Well, you ain't getting close to Bigfoot and getting a picture.
He says, eyewitness claims to have observed.
Bruh, you can't even see shit.
That's what I'm saying.
How are you even
This
gonna
is the same
speculate?
video. Like, even if it's a different video, it's.
Are they going to show the video?
Yeah, they do. Let's see. They should show that.
Oh God, this is silly.
Come on, fuckers.
I'll find another video.
Give us the video.
They switched into drone shots. It's a photographer selling
They're like,
his services.
Now we're gonna give you.
Whoa, Pacific Northwest.
Yo, that's
Sightings.
where Bigfoot. Harry and the Hendersons, dude. You seen that?
Yeah, one of my favorites.
Yeah, we were just watching that not long ago, maybe last year.
Do you think there's like if you go out into the woods, are you scared of running into Bigfoot?
Fuck no, dude, because obviously Bigfoot is like if Bigfoot is real, okay, I would say there's not many Bigfoot. If
There's not
Bigfoot
many
is real,
big feet.
there's not many,
Yeah.
right? Maybe there's a few out there, and that's why you haven't found them, you know what I'm saying? And I don't know. Usually I'm kind of just don't want to believe that there's any shit like that. Like humans find everything, so it's hard to believe that they wouldn't find this. Somebody ain't shot and killed Bigfoot yet. Like, with the type of guns motherfuckers can buy and shit, like I'm surprised that somebody hasn't shot and killed Bigfoot yet.
Okay, here's a video, I think.
So this lady's like looking, she just sees something moving around. She's like, what the fuck is that?
That's a drone.
No, she's in a train. It's like a dude, you can only get here. This is what I read was that you can only get here by like train and something else. Like it's not.
And hiking.
And it's like, yeah.
That's not even where Bigfoot hangs out. That's like in the hot mountains. Bigfoot likes like the trees, I thought.
Well, you would think that, oh yeah, because this is in
What the
Colorado,
fuck?
right?
This is somebody in like a ghillie suit. Like, what are people saying about this?
Yeah, a lot of people said the ghillie suit. So, but check it out. Look, let me tell you. Okay, there's 3 possible options here. All right, one of the options is that this lady's in cahoots with somebody, and it's like, yo, we're gonna be taking this train. It's gonna be coming by here, and maybe the person was like, oh, I could fucking look like baby. I could do all this shit. What if you, they come up with the idea because she's the only person that's benefiting from it. Is her saying like, she's on all the news outlets. She's literally getting interviewed on the news. Mm-hmm. So that would be like a benefit. Would be like, oh my god, like you brought this Bigfoot fucking. You found like getting all that fame, I guess, would be an incentive. And 2 would be that some dude just happens to be, he's like, yo, I'm going to go fuck with the people on the train today. I do this.
That seems way more plausible.
It actually doesn't seem that far-fetched.
Yeah.
Like, you know what? Honestly, I don't have a life. I dress up as Bigfoot and I fuck with people.
Yeah, I go bring a 6-pack of beer
for no clout. You get nothing. You're not getting Instagram followers off of this. You're just a guy in a suit and people are just tripping and you're just kind of, sending the world into chaos, maybe.
Mm. And then you're hoping to see the video. Yep, there I am.
That's me. Or it's really obviously really Bigfoot and Bigfoot's out there somewhere. That's the other option.
I don't believe
What do you think, Brennan?
Man, I'd like to believe it's Bigfoot. I'm doing a panel with this guy on Sunday at the Spokane Expo where we're talking about haunted places in Spokane, but he's also like a Bigfoot expert. And
wow.
I feel like we should talk about this on the panel because I feel like it's very like a hot topic right now.
I think I want to bring this guy on the podcast because I would love to talk to a Bigfoot expert. I think that'd be fucking awesome.
Yeah, go deep.
So I always like to believe that it would exist, but like it's a guy in a ghillie suit. What are people saying over here? So I want Justin Marco has entered the chat.
Yo, Justin,
he's been saying a lot of things. He it's an internet troll. That's what he says. And then Mike mentioned that you met him on your music video.
Oh, dude, that's what Tiffany said that she was like, yeah, that just kind of looks like the outfit you guys had in Great Outdoors.
Yeah,
but I mean, that's what Bigfoot would look like, right? He'd look like a guy trying to be Bigfoot, but he's like, no, I'm really Bigfoot.
How many people do you think like go out and fuck with people in Bigfoot suits? Because there's probably some really good Bigfoot suits now.
Oh,
so
God,
like you can go and like just fuck with people.
Oh
like,
yeah, yep, you're right. I mean, especially if you were able to do some shit that they're like some Hollywood type stuff, like you were really able to make up it up and really like. I mean, come on, dude. Yeah. Like in Hollywood, they can really make you. So if someone was really like a makeup professional or something, they were able to like, they had the suit. Hey, you got to have a lot of free time on your hands. You got to be really bored. And there's a lot of people in the world. So I believe it. Oh my God.
Where are we going to next?
This right here. Bring me right here. Oh my God. Officials find Michigan woman trapped inside toilet. Yeah, so this lady basically, I think what I read was she was rescued from an outhouse toilet in northern Michigan after she climbed to retrieve her Apple Watch. So she dropped her Apple Watch in the toilet and tried to go in and get it.
God damn.
Because she didn't purchase the insurance when they asked her if you want to buy the insurance on the Apple Watch. She said no. I'll fucking dive in and do it myself.
So wait a minute. If I lose my Apple Watch in the toilet and I'm like lost in the toilet, they'll just give me a new one?
I mean, if you pay for the insurance.
You don't say you lost it in the toilet. You say I lost it, and then you leave the in the toilet part out.
But I think you got to pay for that.
Or it's damaged.
They're not just going to give it to you.
Yeah, $150.
They're going to say, well, you still owe us fucking $900 for that. So we're going to need that.
Well, if you have the insurance, they don't.
If you have the insurance. But who fucking gets insurance? I don't have insurance on my phone. Do you?
Don't get it?
I mean, I could, but I'm not going to.
I got insurance on mine.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I've broken it every year.
Well, you got a high risk job, maybe. You're out there around
I've dropped
vehicles.
it 3 times today. Yep.
So
there's that. How about those fucking crazies that walk around with no case? Is that you?
No, never.
Oh my God.
No.
Yeah, look at Brennan has no case on his phone.
Yeah, I've never ever I've had every iPhone since
Don't say
the third
that you've
one.
never dropped it.
I've dropped it. I've never cracked a screen.
Really?
Never. I've never broken an iPhone screen.
Oh shit!
Wow.
And it's spooky season right now, and he's saying never. Tomorrow's Friday, the fucking 13th,
Oh
dude.
shit! No.
If any day it would happen, this is some Final Destination shit, dude.
Oh God!
If that case breaks, some shit's going down.
Oh man,
dude.
it totally is.
Which, by the way, that movie scared the shit out of me when I was a kid. About like,
oh yeah,
when
dude.
when those couple got on that plane.
He got off. He's like,
Oh my God!
And they're like, you're fucking tripping, dude.
And then he watched from the airport and watched it fucking.
Because there was a couple other people who like wanted to be on the plane, but were like, you fucking dick, you got us thrown off. You're a fucking prick.
Yeah.
Fuck you. They're like fighting and shit, and then they explodes, and they're all like,
damn, dude.
no, that was a good movie, man. That one hit.
And then
scary.
death just chased him for the rest of the movie.
And then they made fucking 7 other movies. The fucking Fast and Furious of fucking Halloween movies, dude.
For real.
Oh man.
For real.
What's your guys' go-to? Do you guys have any Halloween movies that you like?
Ooh.
Any family-friendly hitters?
I don't.
I love Goosebump books. Do you guys ever read those?
Oh man, I read all of them when I was a kid. Like
there's like a
lot of
new I don't know if it's a movie or a show coming out tomorrow. Goosebumps on Disney.
It's a show. It's like it's almost like it's like different episodes of like different
books?
stories from the like I think they do Monster Blood
Because they did it before, right? They had the old show.
Well, there was a movie. Yeah, well, there was a Goosebumps show like back in the late
in the day,
90s. They did that, and then they did the movie with Jack Black.
Loved it.
And then this is like What's that show on Netflix that everyone watches? That's like a serial. Come on, if Mike was here, he would tell me.
Mike is here. Tell him, Mike.
Tell us, Mike. It takes like 5 seconds for them to like catch up, but
not Tales from the Crypt.
But it's like a serial. Like it's like every episode stands alone. But I don't know if that's what this is. I think it might be a continuation of like. Every episode's like
we love
the same
books.
people.
I mean, it's like they just remake it because the old series they did the same thing, right? Like they took the each book and they made it an episode, but then it was like like they couldn't do shit. It was the 90s. It was trash. It was like the visuals weren't there. So now they can really kind of maybe do some justice. But
Black Mirror is what I was thinking of.
Black Mirror, yeah, I fucking love Black Mirror.
And
dude.
Mike said Justin Long is in the new series, and it looks pretty creepy actually.
Fucking Justin Long, dude.
So
have you guys seen Barbarian?
I haven't seen. I don't do scary movies.
You don't do scary movies. This is what I'm trying to learn here.
I watched Babadook and didn't scare me, but like if you know Babadook's not scary at all, and I had to like watch it in the broad daylight, and like I'm just not good with scary movies.
So do you do like roller coasters?
We went to Universal Studio. We went on this last September, and we went on the Mummy ride at Universal Studios. And it's basically you go out and back, and you have all this stuff happening like on screens in front of you. And there's this one part where all these scarabs, like in the movie The Mummy, start crawling over you.
Oh hell no!
And then they do these little air bursts on the back of your legs, and so it feels like all these things are like crawling all over your body. And Abby was like, I thought I was gonna cry because it was so freaking, it felt so weird, real and weird.
Do you guys do Scarywood?
So I hadn't been until. Have you guys been?
I haven't been. I know. I went like a few years ago and just kind of like was hanging out with younger kids.
Bro, it is fire. So I went, dude. So I've only done Sober October one time, right? Like for real, right? Like no weed, no alcohol, like, the shit's running through me, y'all. So I did one month though, right? And this was in 2021. This is when me and my girlfriend Tiffany first got together, and I was like, that's probably why, right? I had this new girlfriend. I was like, let's do Sober October. I could do it. Did it, right? Well, we went to Scarywood on fucking like October 4th. I think it was October 4th. But fuck, dude, I can't remember it. I felt like it was like the first or second day that I was sober.
Oh gosh, that would be tough.
Oh dog, it was so bad. But we went to Scarywood, and because we went for her nephew's birthday. So she was like, hey, I'm driving my nephew and his friends like to Scarywood. And so we went, and I was sober as shit and just annoyed and just mad that I was fucking not able to smoke weed or drink the whole time. But it was fucking crazy, dude. I mean, it's like, it's trippy as shit because it's just dark and creepy, and there's just fucking clowns and all sorts of creepy motherfuckers like coming out of nowhere, and they're trying to scare you, so they're trying to hide back and fucking jump out at you, and they're trying to fucking creep up behind you and like they do, dude. So the whole time you're walking around, your head's on a swivel, okay, something's coming up here, And
the scariest one we went was that pitch black room, where you go in and like it's like a maze, but when you go in, it's just like you can't see your hand right in front of your face this much. And what happens is like you're like all good, and you're kind of holding your homie in front of you, and then all of a sudden like he just gets ripped out of your hands, like because he's like, oh shit, and he like does it, and you're just like, whoa, And then before I knew it, I was holding on to, like, I was just like, oh, here he is or whatever. It was just some random lady. And I'm just like,
yeah, baby.
Yeah, and they say it kind of gives you that little feeling, and they say, don't turn your phones on, don't do any light, because it ruins it for the people who want to be scared. But people can't help themselves.
You're like, dude, I'm fucking scared.
They just glow the screen of their phone just so they can see the ground. But yeah, like the wall, like it was pretty intense.
That's not good. That's not good, man. It's fun though. It's fun. Scare yourself. I want to get fucked up and go over there and fucking ride some scary rides and have some fun, dude. You know, because I got to take the edge off a little bit if you're gonna scare me. I can't just be coming up in there full sobes, getting fucking scared, dude. You gotta at least let me get through my 4 days and no sleep off the weed first.
Do you not sleep right away when you do it?
Quit the weed?
When you quit smoking weed, is it tough?
I only did it one time, but it was like the night sweats.
I know.
I didn't like that.
detoxed hard this
I
year.
didn't like that, bro, because we smoke a lot of weed.
Yeah, like I was like, Maria was like, you know, she's like, I know you don't wear deodorant, but like it's bad right now. I was like, oh shit.
The trick is just to never stop. That's what it is. Okay? Here, pull up these costumes real quick.
I was gonna say, Mike was he said got home, gonna go hang out with the fam. Loves that we're doing this live now. So next time, definitely we're got to get Mike on here.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Let me switch this.
We're doing it live from now on, folks. So you can tune into every podcast from now till infinity. Live.
36 weird Halloween costumes that would be a treat to wear. Oh God.
Yeah, I'm trying to think, because we actually have our Halloween costume set.
So can they
right
see
now.
this too?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
And
here we go.
Okay, yeah, of course, right. You're gonna do the Taylor Swift and the Travis Kelce.
Oh my
costume.
God, how many people are gonna do that this year?
You thought that it was gonna be Barbie. That's what you thought that it was gonna be Barbie, didn't you? You thought it was gonna be Barbie. It's not gonna be Barbie. It's fucking Taylor Swift and Travis
Maria.
Kelce.
That's what Maria would do right there.
Botched surgery.
This is silly.
The Bud Light, bro. That's
corny.
That's a fucking controversial one right there.
But I mean,
dude.
like, imagine not having a costume and finding a his and her butt. Like, I'm in. I'm going.
Them Republicans out here might shoot you, dude. Fucking unload on your fucking Bud Light ass.
Everything means something.
Wow, dumpster fire. Okay, yeah, I don't know about that. Utility pole costume. What the fuck? What? Who? Why? They're just running out of shit. Utility pole.
Ceiling fan.
These are not normal costumes.
Oh my God. Chicken nugget and dipping sauce. That's cute.
That is cute.
Sexy
Ronald McDonald.
Damn.
Oh, sexy unicorn guy costume.
Okay.
I'm gonna do that.
I can
this
see you
year.
wearing that, B.
They got links on here, man. We need to be able to.
Wait, there has been no Barbie yet.
Before, during, and after you bathroom trio costume.
What the fuck?
Oh, wow. He did after. Yo, after? Who are you going to convince to be after? Yo, you're the shit. I'm the clean toilet paper. You're going to have to be after. Okay, this is for your dog. I like that. That's cute. That's very cute.
Eat a weed gummies costume. What?
So you
Eat.
Packet of edibles.
you're a weed gummy.
So yeah, if you're this costume, then you have to go buy a bunch of gummies and just give them to everyone.
Yeah, you basically are just like you're a sales rep.
Women love to dress up just like
Sexy Rosie. I mean, that's
love to
that's
dress
just
up
like that's
sexy.
been forever. I mean, come on, Magic 8 Ball, dude.
It would be cool if that thing changed.
Yo, Magic 8 Ball.
If you could like rub it or something, like maybe change.
Rub me, bro.
Have you guys seen the Dick in a Box costume?
Oh, that's a good one.
You know what it like? It's like
It's
they
just
put
a
like
box in front of you.
yeah, and they put a dildo in there, and they're just like, open the box.
Oh, they
And then
actually
they
put a little
open the box,
discovery.
and they're like, oh my god!
Yeah,
they
they
really
put-
think it's their dick.
So
It's
dick it
hilarious.
up. Oh, because they do like a flesh color
Yeah,
dildo.
but you gotta go buy a dildo.
Smart, yeah, but still. I like a Halloween costume with a little extra flair like that.
A little extra flair.
Surprise! So she's supposed to be naked or some shit, or like what is that supposed
sorry.
to? Oh yeah, so she do the like.
Surprise! Oh, it's like she's naked, but
Like
it's
your-
pixelated.
Okay.
Like
Yeah, that's funny.
Right.
Oh yeah, that doggy rocket Balboa.
all right, that. Eh.
That's really okay.
Oh, I like this one.
Genius.
This is great.
Genius.
Which
You
one?
need
Price
4
is
people.
Right contestant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be pretty funny.
I just
At
put-
the bar, everybody's got their number, and you're yelling at the bartender. He's like, God, guys.
Bro, I posted that clip of Aaron Paul from Breaking Bad on Price is Right, and that shit was funny as hell.
I'm still not seeing the best one. Me and Abby did the best. Like
the sexy vampire. Come on.
What was it?
We went as we got League of Their Own costumes. She was like she was a Rockford Peach, and I was like Jimmy Dugan. I was like the coach.
Fucking great, dude.
That
was
is
great.
nice.
That's smart. Do you guys? So, what do you do? Do you go as the same costume every year, or every year do you buy a new costume? Caution tape, dude. That's
I only do a
smart.
costume if I'm going to a party. Obviously,
There's nothing else. These are like this is like Huffington's
whack.
Post. Like they're like doing ads for these people.
Yeah, this
like,
is too much, dude.
yeah.
I mean, the Moscow Mule. Fuck, I could see Mike going as a Moscow Mule, dude. He loves a Moscow Mule, dude. So we're gonna fucking go out because we have a show on the 28th at Revival Tea Company.
You have a show on the 28th. Good to remember that because I was invited to a Halloween party on the 28th. And
well, you should go to it, dude. It's gonna be, our set is gonna be 30 minutes. It's gonna start at 7:30.
Oh, it's it?
Yeah, it's gonna be fucking 30. Yeah, no, we're gonna be fucking.
what day does Halloween fall on?
It's on Tuesday.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I actually got a 4-day weekend. I'm excited. But we're gonna fucking go out after. So we're gonna just do the show and then we're gonna go fucking funk it up a little bit, dude. And we're gonna go as the cats from Shaun of the Dead. So Chris is gonna be he's gonna be the dude. I don't know if you guys have seen it. We just watched it. Have you guys seen it before?
I've seen it a long time ago.
Hilarious. It's a great movie. But yeah, so we're gonna go as them. Just, I'm gonna get a cricket bat and I'm gonna be Sean and it'll be fun.
Nice.
So
Are you gonna wear that to the show?
no, because that's actually, I've had people ask like, oh, are you gonna, is it Halloween? Like we can dress up like Halloween, but it's the unique thing about the show is that it's actually going to be recorded for YouTube. So there's going to be, it's like a 2-camera setup performance. And I just feel like the video is going to transcend Halloween. Like it's gonna I don't want it to be just a Halloween video. So I'll probably just dress normal and then we'll go do the Halloween thing after. But
Nope.
But yeah, check that out. It's gonna be sick. It's like it's much more intimate. We just did Terrain, which was really fun. Have you been to Terrain before? You've never been. Brennan, very familiar, obviously. Just did your podcast there.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, dude, it's fucking crazy how many talented artists there are in Spokane. My favorite piece was actually Carly's piece, that big 3-panel beauty with the lights incorporated with it.
It was. I forget what that other artist name was.
Can you pull that up real quick?
Yeah, let me.
Yeah, it's sick. Dude, there was like three fucking, really there was like 4 floors, right? But it was like 3, I guess. 1 floor didn't count. I don't know. I was on 4 floors. I swear to God, 1 floor. Yeah, it was just like madness. And people were getting like, there was like live tattoos. Yeah, that's it right there.
Hold on. I got to get on the
Can't
screen.
see the whole thing, but
Yeah. Hold on.
but that fucking shit is sick. And she collabed on it.
Yeah, that's the other artist.
That's the other artist. Okay, dope.
Nina McLean. She did. So Carly did the paintings themselves, like this night to day scene, and then Nina actually her grandfather recently passed away, and she like kind of got all of this neon, like got his neon business like basically given to her, and so now she did some neon on it.
It was meant to be here for us to all enjoy this, and for us to, because that's what Terrain's all about. That's what's cool is we went on the preview night, and you pay $25 and you get in there and you get to experience all the art with like no crowd. It was like no line, like just chilling, and then Terrain is like fucking insane.
The Friday, yeah.
Like it's just insane because it's free. Everybody can come. It was just a fucking madhouse, dude. And it was fun to see everybody so excited to enjoy art. And it was art. It's like it really just shows you what art is more than just like paintings and things that you hang on a wall, which is what you would think. You know, I mean, we were doing the podcast and James Pacotis, you know, they were coming through doing some Native American stuff that was fucking super dope.
He came in with a drum and like did his performance on stage and then walked back out. It was really cool.
Dude, so cool. And there was like some interpretive dance. Like Rose Throw was DJing up there. So there's music. Yeah, it was like all different mediums of art. People were getting tattooed on, just live tattoo. Like you could just get one.
There's a live tattoo artist?
Yeah.
Where? I missed
both
this.
nights.
Oh man, I totally missed this.
So this was like, I think this was on like it was what I thought was the third floor. Maybe it was the second floor. I got confused. It was a goddamn fun house in there. You don't know where you were at. There was an elevator. I swear to God, I saw somebody get on this fucking elevator. That shit opened. Somebody got on it. And then I stood there for 20 minutes hitting that button, dude. No elevator came.
The elevator works. I wonder what happened.
I was tripping.
I would never get on the elevator. That would scare the hell out of me.
No, that elevater seemed old too. And I was like, I don't know. But we couldn't find the stairs. We could find the stairs. Anyways. But
it was fun to go to the terrain. It was really fun to have my kids go and be able to see you and Mike live, and then see what you guys all do after the rain together with Jinx. It was to
do it with Jinx was super special, and to do it with Joel, because Joel created that beat, right? And Joel's back there fucking hitting like the bass or the guitar, whatever the fuck he was hitting, and while we were, it was something special. Something special. Of course, we got to do some out the bag freestyles. Mike fucking just killed it.
It was awesome.
I got to juggle and blow his mind. His funniest freestyle was like, he's like, "You can juggle? I've known you for like 20 years and I never knew that you could juggle. I feel like that's something I should know about you." It was really just like an authentic moment, but yeah, man, terrain next year for sure. You know, I feel like they probably, it seemed to me like maybe they had trouble turning people down. So if anybody's out there and they want to submit their art, submit that shit. There's a lot of people out there that probably are just like, oh wait, I could. Yeah. Am I not good enough? You know, you can fucking submit. So be a part of terrain, and it was really a special thing. So
they got over 1,000 submissions, and had 395 artists in it. So like they do turn quite a. Carly even mentioned that one year she got turned away from. Entered. So like I think it's,
wow, that's a big number. I didn't know it was that big.
Yeah, it's cool.
They said that every year they have different people, like they bring in different like judges on the judging panel. So that's why like one year some people will get in, some people won't, but
yeah. We don't got any more online stuff, right? Nope.
No. I mean,
Christopher Sean Gray said, "Love the live."
Oh, dope. We love you, Christopher Sean Gray. Thank you for all you do, bringing light to the community.
He just got a badass fucking Pontiac fucking sports car.
You did?
Oh, it's so fucking nasty.
Ooh, Cody knows. Cody got the inside scoop on who got what cars.
It's like a Pontiac fucking Le Mans or something, if I want to say.
Some old school?
Yeah, it's old school, and he put 2 stripes right in front of my shop, and it's been sitting there for 3 weeks. There's been 2 stripes right in front of my shop from him burning out. I'm sure he'll say correct me on what kind of car it is, but it's fucking cool as fuck.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Fucking Cody going to barter faire.
Yeah, I'm excited. Ooh, I'm so excited.
Check out some barter faire.
Not only am I
barter-farians out there.
Not only am I excited, like people will go through their whole life and not be able to find their people, And like little did I know, I went through all high school, a little bit of adulthood, and I didn't realize my people were in Okanagan at the barter faire. And I mean, like, it's just a whole different vibe. I just became just so fun. Like every year, it's all I'm thinking about. Oh, I definitely got to go to barter faire. Definitely got to go to barter.
Really?
Fair. And it's just this weird vibe that it creates. And the main thing is because your phone doesn't work.
So you're forced to human
your phone, and the first 2 days you'll see people down like this, walking around, and then eventually their head comes up and their phone goes away, and then all of a sudden it's just, it's like a little town fucking forms and grows. It's a lot like Burning Man, I would assume, because it's like shit gets built and fucking, you know, you wake up in the morning and the coffee guy down the street, he's like the only one up super early, and so you're like over there like, you got coffee? He's like, yeah, I got coffee for you, man, and like he'll like make you whatever you want, and we do our own thing, but that it's just really popular.
Damn, that's dope. So, how long have you been going to barter fair for?
This is going to be my 4th year.
Really?
Yeah.
Why have I thought you went so many more times than that?
Well, because I went like 7 or 8 years ago. Then I took a few years off, and then I started being more. Maybe it's the 5th year that I've went, but I've went like and partied with friends, but the family aspect is, I think, takes the cake. I bring the whole family. The kiddo comes, and there's something about kids like running. I just love the whole idea of running into other people and like especially kids playing, and like they're not gonna exchange nothing. They're not gonna know each other when they get back to town. It's just like this really pure like, hey, I see you right now. Let's hang out right now. And it's just a cool ass vibe.
Wow.
So I end up going every year.
So how many days do you stay down there for?
I go early, so I get there on Wednesday night. I camp in line. So there's like, they don't let you in till Thursday morning. And so everybody's RVs are all like waiting at the gate. And then that turns into this huge fucking party right outside of the gate of Barter Fair. And then the next day, early in the morning, they start letting people in kind of in a staggered way so that it doesn't get too crowded in there. And then, depending on where you camp, we camp in the event. So we camp as vendors, and they want you to vend. So I just do like a yard sale. Mm-hmm. Which that seems to be cool with me. But yeah, so we end up going Thursday, Friday, Saturday, leave Sunday. So 4 days.
Damn. 4-day excursion in the bus.
In the bus.
Because you got to. So what do a lot of people do? Does everybody have buses or what?
Tons of buses.
Really?
Tons of buses. Lots of buses, lots of camper vans, a lot of tents. Some people set up like really cool compounds where it's just like they have a bunch of these like pop-up tents, and they have like little rooms, and you know that you'll go like they'll vend like, it's hard to imagine, but it's like they'll take like a whole area of vending, and then there'll be like one little entrance, and then when you come in their little area, it's like, oh, wine's in the back corner, oh, dabs are up in over here, and then oh, I'm serving hot chocolate over in this corner, and they have like their own little city within Barter Fair.
What the fuck? So all these people, so basically you guys are all just hustling.
Oh, there's no money exchanging hands is preferred.
And that's the point. That's barter fair.
Yeah, people bring money because like they don't have anything to barter, and we'll take it, like yard sale aspect, whatever. But like if anyone wants something off my table, I'm like, what do you got? I mean, I'm trying to barter for bottles of homemade wine. My go-tos are homemade wine, like homemade trinkets of any kind that are like cool as fuck. Like if somebody makes like slingshots or something, it's like, okay. I want one of those.
Yeah.
And then
how do you match the price? Like, are you ever really tripping about that? I know you're a money dude, so sometimes I'm overthinking. Like, are you ever like, oh, the value of this versus the value of that? Like, how do you gauge that in your mind and negotiate based on a barter versus based on like, oh, this is 5 and 5?
Yeah. So it just kind of depends on what you're into it. Like, some people come out there and they like make something for Barter Fair, and they kind of know like, I'm into these 10, 15, $20. Well, they might be asking 30 for it, and then someone will come by and they'll value it like, oh, that's totally worth 30, and then it's like, what do you have? And there's a lot of people bring, because it's right around harvest season, so a lot of people bring a bunch of weed out there, and they're just like, dude, and zips are like fucking, it's like the bottom of the barrel, like weed, because it's everywhere. So saturated, so someone will trade you an ounce of weed for a fucking used snowboard. You're like, fucking take it. Hell yeah.
That's a good trade.
Bunch of mushrooms, you can get mushrooms. You can get like mushroom elixirs and teas. And
so how is that? Like, I mean, I kind of feel fucking
weird about it.
Well, I mean, if it's like, as soon as someone's like, oh, this is like an elixir or this is a tea, I'm like, well, how the fuck do I know like how much is in it? Like, if
Try
I can't,
it.
if I can't,
that's what they'll say.
Like, and get back to you tomorrow?
Yeah, no, they'll just be like, here, try some. There's a guy that goes around with like a carpenter's belt with a bunch of different CBD and THC tinctures. He doesn't let you touch any of his stuff, but he'll just have a bottle like this, and you know how you squeeze that little thing and you fill it up?
Yeah.
And he'll be like, tinctures, and he'll walk up to everybody and be like, you want one? And he'll just lift up your tongue, and he doesn't touch your mouth. He just kind of squirts it into your mouth, and he'll be saying, oh, that's a mango yada 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 tincture, and he's like, and it's like, you know, before he gives it to you, is it strong? Oh yeah, if you don't want a strong one, then here, I'll give you this one. This is a spicy, this is a jalapeno, whatever, you know.
My God.
And he'll give it to you, and then like he knows that if you want to find him, like he doesn't even tell you where he is. He just knows that if you like that, you'll find him.
Oh my God.
And then you'll be walking around and you'll be like, there's the tincture guy, you know. And then
so how many people go to this thing, do you think?
Oh, fuck, it sells out. This year sold the fuck out. Like you can't be a vendor anymore. A long time ago you couldn't be a vendor.
Can you go?
You can go, but like the camping is already full, but it's all first come first serve outside of the event. So there's a whole big event, everybody's camping in here, but then there's this big ring of just outside camping. And it's like, it's kind of sketchy. Like if you have, a lot of people will bring like, you know, booze or like whatever, and they're trying to barter it, right? But then they like leave their shit, and people will steal your shit, you know, out in that outside ring. So
yeah,
you gotta get on the inside.
Yeah, you want to be on the inside because honestly, that's where the party is. And then us being on the inside, you can always come out to the outside and see what's going on. And from the outside, they can come in. But if nothing's going on out there, on the outside, then like I mean, what are you gonna do? You gotta find a party.
So are you like, what's the method of the madness as far as like finding a spot, getting there early? Like how do you make sure that you get a good spot? And what does a good spot look like? Like if you were first in line, like where do you go?
It just depends. Okay, so when you get a ticket at the barter fair, there's different colors. So there's orange 100 all the way up to orange 400, and then like there's all the colors.
You can keep on talking. Our stream has disconnected.
Okay. But yeah, there's orange, there's all these different colors, and then it's like 100, 200, 300, 400, and then like, so then you're this way, it's yellow, you know, and it's all these different things. And then there's like so how to get a good spot is you got to buy a ticket early, and then you got to get there early. And honestly, if you were like in orange 100 and you really wanted to be a little further out, you can kind of choose, because when you come in, they're like, where are you camping? And then you can kind of tell them, I don't want to be near the fire pit. In the middle of Barter Fair is this huge fucking mungous pile of wood that they like burn fire, do huge fires next to, and it's like it's pretty sketchy. I mean, the fire gets huge, and a whole bunch of people will play. Everyone just plays their drums, and so they call them. You know, that's how they feel like they keep the fire going. Because when you're hitting these drums and everybody's doing this, just imagine everybody's hands and the drum
and the fire's going higher.
Well, because the drums are like djembes, and so when you hit them real hard, it kind of makes it. You know what I mean? And so they're all like circled around this fire, hitting it, and it's literally giving the fire oxygen.
Whoa.
And so when you get kind of lit and you're hanging around that drum circle, it draws you in. Like you're on a little bit of mushrooms, or you got a couple beers in you, and you're over by the drum circle. It's kind of hard to leave it, because everybody's just da-dum, da-dum, boom, ba-dum, ba-dum, boom, ba-dum, ba-dum, and everybody keeps that same beat. Boom. And I'm talking all the way. One time we camped too close to the fire pit, all the way till they want to beat the skin off the drums, some of these dudes, until the sun comes up. 5, 6 in the morning, the sun's creeping over the hill, and they're boom, 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 hella loud.
So if you're camped over there,
it's loud.
Damn.
It's loud. But I mean, that's just that's the very center of the fair, and everything around it is vending spots. And so if you're out near the edges, you can hear it, but you can't really. And then over on this side, there'll be a performance stage. We saw, there's a dude who always goes out there. God, they're going to kill me. I don't know his name, but he's like a legend out there. And he puts on a hella good show.
Well, fuck, I wish I knew who you're talking about.
God. Our live has ended?
No, we got it back up, but it's, we're
I'll
back.
have to look it up and see. But he's out there every year, and this guy literally will stand on stage. He comes out, something Frost. I just saw him for the first time last year, but like the amount of draw this dude gets.
Dude, that sounds fucking familiar, dude. I feel like I've heard of this legend
something
before.
Frost or something this, and he's a hippie dude with long hair, and he has a curly mustache. He's really young. This is a weird thing. He's like our age or younger.
Because you just described an older gentleman.
Yeah,
and then
but he
said
dresses
he's young.
really Tanner Frost maybe is his name. I don't know, but anyway, he has a fucking like one of those bags of that you get at Costco, like the gallon size bag full of mushrooms. And he's doing his set, just eating mushrooms, feeding them to his singers. And he's like this, or just like this with people in the crowd. You get a mushroom, and you get a mushroom, and you get a mushroom. And he's just like getting everybody high on mushrooms, and he's tight as fuck.
Wow,
And
that
his
sounds
music
like
is
a
tight.
legend, dude. I need to get that guy on the podcast too. He sounds like a hell of a fucking legend.
And then also just the cool trinkety shit. Like there's this old dude who comes out there with like, kind of like how Burning Man is. He builds bikes that are like really off the wall and weird. You know what I mean? Like, oh, this bike runs on whatever. Or there's like trikes with big wheel in the front and little in the back, and people riding them by in a monkey suit.
What the shit?
Yeah, it's nuts. It is nuts, and it's a vibe, and you can kind of dial it. That's why I like it. You can kind of have a crazy night, or you can have a really laid back night. You can,
But the options are there to be able to intensify it if you want to go see a show and take some mushrooms and go by the fire and shit, or you can kind of just.
Yeah. Only thing about it is, if you ever plan on going to Barter Fair, it gets really fucking cold because you're up in the mountains. So it gets really fucking cold sometimes. Sometimes it doesn't though. But you always got to have that prepared. Otherwise it'll ruin your night. Yeah. You'll be out there trying to have a good time, and there's no amount of clothing you could put on that keeps you warm. It's like I bring all my thermals and everything.
Yeah.
And then also bring your own food. We just pre-make all our food instead of like trying to cook it all there. We cook a couple things, but we'll make like a bunch of breakfast burritos and like a big thing of stew or soup and put it in like something that we could just reheat it anytime we want it.
Easy. Yeah.
So otherwise, because there's not really that much running water. It's like when you get something from one of these little vendors, it's like, how clean is it over there?
So you want to
bring your own food just so you don't get sick. Because I've gotten sick out there.
You have?
Mm-hmm. Just who knows from what,
Yeah. A lot of people, but the consensus pretty friendly place out there. It's like
100%. It'd be the way. Yeah,
everybody's so accepting. And
everybody's
cool
super accepting, cool. Every once in a while, you're running into somebody who gets too fucked up. A lot of time you do. And I mean, they have these community fires.
Sometimes, a lot of times.
Well, I mean, they have these community fires, and like we usually camp near one, or sometimes we have one, even though they have them set up. But if you just have a fire pit and you set a bunch of hay bales around it, and then you could just kind of make your own community fire, and then people will just start piling in. You'll just be chilling at your own little campsite, and people will just come up and be like, "You mind if I sit?" And those are the best experiences,
Really.
But the thing about that is you get some weirdos.
Have you met some friends that you still like? Is it just like I see you at Barter Fair and we're friends, or
all the time? Yeah.
So there's people that you go up there and it's just like
I don't see them last year. They don't even live here. People come from Seattle, Montana. They come from all over the fucking place for it.
Wow.
Yeah. So it's a big deal.
Jakin used to tell me relentlessly to go to Barter Fair. He's like, dude, I'm telling you, like you got it. And I've never been. I still have never been. I've never went. I kind of want to go.
It would be you. If I were you, if I knowing Zach, like you should get a day pass and come in there already off of a few IPAs. Like you being like waking up and kind of like it'd probably be annoying at a certain point. You know what I mean? Because I just kind of know how you are, and it'd be like there's a big gap where like you gotta kind of entertain yourself because your phone's not there, and like you can play music and kind of like just chill, but like that ends up kind of being like, all right, I want to go do something. Well, like you are the do, like there's really nothing. There's a free store, which is really cool. You go up to this, and that's like one of the biggest vending spots. There's nobody in it. And it's just all sorts of shit in there that's free. And a lot of people pass right by it. But what you do is you go there and you dig through and get anything free that you think is cool. And then you take that and you go and barter it and get real shit you want. And so people don't understand what the free store's for. It's just like somebody will be like, dude, you have like a wool jacket or something because it's getting cold out. It's like, no, I don't, but I'll be right back. And then you cruise over to the free store.
And they got stuff like that?
Yeah, they got clothes around hangers.
Oh
You're just like, ooh, let me grab this jacket. That dude wanted a wool jacket.
People don't know it's free.
Yeah, they don't really understand. Maybe it's
no, because there's a culture. It's like almost like there's not a guide that's going through and telling you, hey, this is how it is. It's kind of like you got to go a few times to kind of learn the culture and be like, oh, there's a free store.
Yeah, and the kids love it. The kids go over there, and Cash came back with a DVD. Like, can we watch this? You know, it's like, all right, cool. Yeah. But the main thing, the inside the fair is all I've been explaining. When you start venturing outside of the fair, it's like the Wild West, and there is people that are like throwing big ass raves. Like they'll pull up a couple RVs and block a little area, and then they'll right in between the two RVs they'll be just like almost like they'll put a little tapestry up so you can't even see in there, and they'll be charging a fucking cover. Playing music, they got a projection, they got bitches in there dancing. They've got like go-go girls in there chilling. Yeah, like women that are in there, like, you know, almost to kind of draw you over to there.
Wow. And that's cool.
And they're charging a cover. They're just like $10.
Yo, I love the hustle. I absolutely love the hustle of people just like a couple RVs, block off a space, put up some lights, build it, and they will come. And then it's like there's a cover. I think it sounds like a magical place because there is a weird little section that you could end up where there's a cover and go-go dancers and lights. Or you might be able to just sneak in a place. They're just watching a movie over here. How the fuck do you guys get this in here? There's over here. They got drums and circles and stages.
There's this one like little camp that I lost all my friends one time, and I walked around for about 3 hours. Maria went to bed. She got sick, and so like just drank too much. And I walked around for about 3 hours trying to find my friends. And there's pitch black. You can't see it. If they could walk right by you, you would never know. And so I'm walking around smoking J's. I probably had a few mushrooms or something, and I'm just listening to try to hear Zach's voice.
Yeah.
And I'm 3 hours deep into stumbling around, just like, my fucking God. Well, I stumble into this weird little corner, and there's a full on, I mean, they're like, keep walking. You know, there's a full on like orgy going on. Like, you can't really see, but there's a fire pit, and you see like naked women, like and dudes, and everybody's naked.
And they don't want you to be there.
They don't want you to be there. It's like a private thing.
Damn.
And I stopped because, like, you can imagine from where they are, the fire's bright and all that stuff. So to me, it's kind of like, dang. But from where they are looking out, you know, they can see a little bit better because the fire's reflecting.
Bro,
I'm looking at the light.
This sounds like fucking hippie Vegas, dude.
And so they're like,
this is hippie Vegas.
I stopped right in front of their camp, and I was like looking like this, and he was like, keep walking. And I was just like, damn.
I didn't know you could see me.
Yeah, that's what I said. I was like, damn.
I feel seen, not in a good way. I'm on mushrooms, man. Leave me alone. Shit, I was just trying to see some titties.
But it's a vibe. You know, I mean, that's what was going on. You know, like I said earlier.
Me and my wife do this shit all the time,
we
bro.
do it all the time. You know.
But that barter fair, you don't. Keep it moving.
But no,
you need a cover charge to see this.
It's pretty normal for, you know, chicks to be sunbathing or doing that. It's a free-ass place. You could do whatever you wanted to do.
That sounds pretty fucking cool, man.
And on top of that, for kids and stuff, there's like multiple parks that are like made out of old materials and this and that.
Yeah.
Kids just love it. Adults love it. Kids love it. It's a good vibe.
Yeah, I mean, how do you even get a ticket? You go to barterfair.com? Like, how the fuck do you even find it?
Basically, yeah, barter. It's like in .org,
and
it's a brown paper ticket type deal.
Really?
They send it to you because they'll sell out. And they used to do it to where you buy a ticket and do a will call thing, but it just gets too crazy.
So they give you the actual ticket. They send it to you.
But just put it like this. I get there Wednesday night. I get in. We party all Thursday, all Friday. Friday is when people get off work and head up, right? So Friday at all the way up to 7, 8, 9, 10 o'clock at night, there's a line of cars waiting to get in.
Wow.
That they're just like, hey, you know, some of the day pass people, like there's people who don't get in.
Really?
And that
But
turns into a party.
But if you pull up without, the line becomes a party.
Because they're trying to like get in with their car and go over to camping, but there's also an area where you can just park outside of the venue and just walk by all those people. And if you had a ticket, you could get in. You could totally sneak into barter fair too if you just came at night. You know what I mean? Like it's dark as fuck, and it's not like a gate where somebody's like checking anything. Like all the dudes who are running barter fair are hippies and they're fucked up. And they're drunk, and
So it's just all about a time. Yeah. Dude, it sounds like a fucking absolutely magical place. It sounds like you're about to have fun. So this is where you're gonna break your sober Septober, and you get back into it, or how does that work? Do you fucking break it the day of? Or
no, I'm gonna probably smoke like a couple days before.
Before. Okay, cool.
Sunday,
you got to prime
Sunday.
yourself up a little bit.
Yeah, I don't want to go out there and just be uncomfortably high.
Yeah. But you gonna go in on some mushrooms too? Do you usually brew some tea out there?
Nope. I just have them dry this year.
Oh, okay.
I might do some tea. I don't know.
You're the tea guy. Every time I hang out with you and we ever do mushrooms, it's always the tea. So you built a reputation now.
Did I? Yeah.
I like it, dude.
Yeah, it's just fast up, fast down is what I always said. So
it's fun. It's like a good couple nature walks, and you're fucking all of a sudden you're back to earth.
Yeah. And actually, a buddy of mine he has the full on, like kind of like edibles that you open the pack and it's like you got to tear the thing. He has mushroom gummies that he's taken out this year, and he's just like, I'm hoping to get rid of all these. I'm like, how many are you bringing? He's like, hundreds of packs of them.
Whoa.
And so
That's awesome.
him and his buddy, and they're branded. They have like, the dosage on it. It looks exactly like a thing of gummies that you'd get at the store.
That's awesome.
Except it says right on the front, psilocybin.
Like I said, I love the work ethic and the hustle, and I love that there's places like this that still exist where people can off-grid kind of do community stuff like that. Like, yeah, that's cool. I can't wait to experience. I'm really excited to live vicariously through you through the next podcast we have when you tell us all the cool stories about 2023 Barter Fair.
Yeah, I'll see it.
Well, shit, man. Fucking live stream success. Thank you to Brennan. Squadcast. Get your Squadcast hat and your Squadcast shirt. Brennan's got them for sale. He'll hook you up.
I don't actually, but
he sold out.
Yeah, I did.
Look at that. They're popular. So,
they're very popular.
When Brennan's got another batch,
that's correct.
We'll get those popping for you, because we appreciate what Brennan does here for us, giving us a home. That's what Brennan does primarily, is give us a home, and then he helps us out with running the boards and stuff. And look, we're live now. We're live.
Big difference.
All right. It took us 126 episodes to get live. We brought it to you. Now, when I say, hey, we in the studio tonight, where you'll be able to tune in and watch us, we're going to eventually get this on Twitch and other places too. So I also want to shout us out right here. We got some hats, some Happy to Be Here hats. You can now grab you a Happy to Be Here hat. I'll put a link in there so that way you can get it. If you live in Spokane, just give it to you. We could just do it barter fair style. Cody, thank you, dude. This was last minute. We were just like, hey, you want to do a podcast tomorrow? Shit, let's go.
Yeah.
Hey, do you want to do it live?
Want to do it live? Let's do it. We got fucking all day Trey on the podcast next week.
That should be good.
He's got a show. He's got a show on the fuck, dude. I'm getting the dates all fucked up.
Your podcast is on the 21st.
So it's the 20th. He has a show on the 20th in Spokane at the District Bar, and then he's got a fucking show on the 22nd in Boise. So anyways, we're going to get him on the 21st on a Saturday. We're going to do it at noon. So that's going to be a lot of fun.
Nice.
But Cody will be at Barter Fair, fucking having a goddamn time being disconnected from the world. So thank you for the stories, dude. Fuck a Three Musketeer. I might take it.
It's actually really good.
I might take it. Okay. Maybe I'll try it again.
Yeah, Elizabeth said that you have to you need to just go experience Barter Fair someday, Zach.
I really want to go experience it. And then now that he's saying it's a family event, I think that that would be cool. I have a dream to kind of make a bus like Cody has, like kind of get a little space on wheels, so that way you could take it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's just so many uses.
Oh yeah.
Cody will pull up to you at the Lilac Lanes, baby.
Oh yeah.
And we'll just fucking.
Instead of paying those overpriced drinks, we got a bottle in a
That's
bus,
what I'm saying,
baby.
dude. That is a fucking straight
Listening
hack.
to music.
That's a straight hack. So, I just want to say, I do have a single that's going to be out on Monday, the 16th. It's called The Trick. I'm really excited to share that with everybody.
Oh.
And then I got a show on the 28th, me and Matisse at Revival Live. Revival Tea Company in Spokane is doing a live series, and they have all sorts of different artists, not even just hip hop. It's all sorts of different music. So they're doing it like I think it is like every week or so, every month. So October, November, December till the end of the year.
Wow.
Yeah, so not only are they doing a live performance in a very intimate setting, not your typical show. People are chilling. They got couches. You're kicking it and just kind of getting the music that way. They have a 2-camera recording process going on, so it'll be on YouTube and all that kind of stuff too. So come out if you're in the area and be a part of our first Netflix special, but YouTube, so that's kind of how I'm thinking of it. You can come and actually be a part of something that we'll be able to enjoy, because we've done like the live from somewhere, shout out to those guys, some shit like that, but we've never done anything with like an actual live audience. So it'll be really cool to have something recorded where we have the audience there to enjoy it with us. So
nice. Where's the location?
So Revival, it's right downtown, right?
It's on Main. It's like on Main next to Durkin's. Like it's right near next.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, shit. That's it.
That's it.
Yeah.
Cool.
Appreciate you guys tuning in. We're just gonna go fucking have some off mic conversations because I need to catch up with this guy and we just can't do it all here, So I appreciate you guys watching, tuning in live. I appreciate everybody listening, wherever you're listening from. If you could do me a favor and just share this podcast with somebody if you enjoyed it, that would mean a lot to us. So thank you so much, and I hope you guys have a great day, night, wherever you're at. Peace. Yes. Look at that.
Dude, what the fuck is a Milky Way, dude? That's nothing that I would ever want to enjoy.